Welcome to Flow Motion with Marie. This week we're skipping low ground postures like down dog, plank, and the like. But we'll use the block as our means to activate our arms, chest, and shoulders. Plus, we'll bring in our chair as our prop for balance. We'll begin seated on our chair. Take one hand to the heart, the other one to the belly. Let's close our eyes. And we'll take these few moments to arrive, so to speak. Although we're physically present, our mind, being the humans that we are, tends to be somewhere else. So this first part of our physical yoga practice is all about being aware of now. What's happening here, where you are, and what you're doing. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale completely. Open the eyes and take your block, please, in between your hands. Let's press into the block with your palms and reach the block forward and upward. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the block. Reach up, the same thing, and be aware you're pressing your palms into the block so that your shoulders, your chest muscles, and your arms are really alive here. Reach high overhead. Exhale, lower the block. And it doesn't look like much, but the efforts of pressing into the surface ignites your shoulders, your chest, your arms. We'll reach the arms overhead one more time, and we'll stay here. And we'll bend the arms, and the elbows point upward and inward, and you'll switch from bending the arms to straightening them out. Remember, there's still this pressing in sensation of your palms into the block so that our arms, chest, and shoulders remain active. Again, it's the simple act of bending and straightening the arms, but we're seated tall, the belly pulled in, so that even if we're seated, there's work going on. Let's pause here with our elbows bent, hands push into the block, elbows point upward and inward, and we breathe. We may be skipping down dog and plank and other lower ground postures today, but the shoulders, the chest, the arms, they're still working. Now lean forward, straighten the arms, and lift off of the seat as you come into chair pose. Bring your arms parallel to the ground, and we'll lower the seat a little, and then lift the seat a little. Lower and lift. So think of this as a full bend when you lower and a half bend when you lift. Lower and lift. Both feet firm into the ground. Repeat this again and again. It's almost like you want to sit and you decide not to, so you lift off of the chair. And remember the effort of squeezing your palms into the block, that's still there. Now let's rise all the way to the top and let's get rid of the block. Set your block aside. And we'll come into Warrior Two. But first, make sure that your hand can still reach your chair. You can do a measure, lean toward your bent leg and lower your hand to the rest or to the seat of your chair. And once you feel that you're in the right spot, lower the arms and sweep them up and come into Warrior Two. Bend the front leg and reach your arms parallel to the ground. Sweep the arms upward, straighten front leg, and then come back into Warrior Two. Let's flow here. Release the posture, arms reach, front leg bends. Make this steady and smooth. Make big movements and breathe. And again. Lower the arms, sweep them overhead, rebend the front leg. Each repetition is a chance to refine the movement, to refine the way you breathe, or even observe sensations that are happening. We'll hold this posture in Warrior Two. Your leg closest to the chair is bent. Back leg is strong and straight. The torso is upright. Your navel draws in. Inhale. Exhale. Release, straighten the bent leg, roll the shoulders. Now both legs will remain straight. Arms reach out. Lean toward your chair and lower your hand. So this hand becomes the bottom hand and your top arm will rise up. Your torso remains long and perhaps the bottom hand will come down to your lower leg or perhaps it will remain on your chair. Either way, keep your spine long, draw the belly in, and either look up toward your top hand, or down toward the ground, or somewhere in between. Full, complete breath. Push your feet into the ground and rise up. Your bottom hand becomes the top arm this time. Look up toward the top arm or down toward the bottom arm. We are in reverse triangle pose, making space in the side body as the top arm reaches. Reach the heel of your palm upward so that you gain even more sensation of opening in your side body. Inhale. Exhale, you lean toward the chair. Bend the leg closest to the chair. Shift the weight toward your chair as the back leg lifts. If you wobble, that's fine. Let's set it up again. Lean toward the chair. Lift the back leg. And you've launched into half moon pose using your chair as support. If you like, bend the bottom arm so that your forearm rests on the chair. Using a chair for balance and support is perfect for those who can't reach the ground or even a block. Press your standing foot into the ground. Reach up with the top arm. Reach back with your lifted leg and your belly pulls in. Bend your top leg and let your knee keep pointing where it is. The top arm will reach back. Hand and ankle do not necessarily have to meet, but keep breathing. Keep the chest wide open. And we come out of the pose. Bend the standing leg, lower your back foot, and come back into triangle pose and come all the way up. Let's step the back foot to join the front foot. Chair pose, bend the legs and sweep the arms forward and upward. Rise all the way up to the top. We'll roll the shoulders or shake out anything that feels stiff. And we take the second side. Foot steps back. In my case, the right leg is bent. Reach your arms out to a T. Warrior Two. Release the posture. Front leg straightens, arms sweep up. Front leg bends, arms reach out to the sides. That simple flow. Come out of the posture. Arms reach, front leg bends, return to the posture. Now let your breath be as smooth and complete and as fluid as it can be, so with the actions. Release, transition, return to posture. Each repetition a chance to discover something about the transition or the posture or the sensation. Release. Roll your shoulders. Triangle pose. Arms spread out. Lean toward the chair. Lower your hand either to your lower leg or to the chair if you can't reach so low. Top arm reaches high. both legs straight and strong. All sides of the torso spacious. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale and rise up. Bend the front leg. Bring the hand to your chair. Shift your weight to your front leg. Lift the back leg so that we are in half moon pose, still high up here. Bottom arm can remain straight if that gives you more balance, or lower your forearm to the seat of the chair. Press your bottom foot into the ground. Feel the length in your spine, in the lifted leg, in the lifted arm. For those of you who effortlessly can take your bottom hand to the ground, bringing a chair into this equation is a healthy way to break away from your regular pattern. Bend the top leg, bend it as deeply as it will go. Top arm will reach back. So even if hand and ankle do not meet, reach back and bend the lifted leg deeply. Breathe. And then we release. Front leg bends, lifted foot lands, a brief triangle pose here, and then rise. Top arm will reach up. We'll reverse the triangle. We did this on the first side and we're closing with this on the second side. Press the heel of your palm away from you. This action might make it feel more spacious on this second side of the body. And we release. Let's step the back foot forward. Chair pose. Bend your legs, arms reach forward and upward. And we rise up. One hand to the heart, the other one to the belly. Close your eyes. And we close this practice. And we'll take a moment to give thanks for this practice, no matter how short it may be. Thank you for joining me in Flow Motion, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.